Hello, welcome to Jadekind Video Gaming. My name is Adam, here as Ri'zargo. What a beautiful view. But we were coming up to, kill a dragon. I mean, most likely. Assuming there's a dragon. Lost Tongue Overlook discovered. I'm sure I have some sort of poison, right? Although I don't know if there's... I have poisons that give them weaknesses to elements, poisons that reduce magicka. I think I have some that reduce stamina. Oh, maybe not. I don't have much in the way of stamina. I don't know if that does anything to a dragon or not, but I might as well put it on there. Alright, well, I've done some damage to him. So heal. While we wait for him to come back around. Kind of teleport forward to me. Face to face with a dragon. Take a step back so he can land there again. Alright, Mr. Dragon. Step forward. Teleport forward a few feet. Swinging our axe at his face. Oh! Ri'jargo's really getting into it. Just, oh yeah. Smash! Kill and murder. That soul. And what is the word? Fear, dismay. Yes, sir. That's not worth much. If I just kind of look around, is there more treasures around, or is it just the obvious ones that were there? So, before getting distracted with this, we were... Well, before this, we were being distracted with the... was it the Shadow Stone? And before being distracted with the Shadow Stone... we were trying to decide if we wanted to go talk to folks in the Thieves Guild or do the mission for the Thieves Guild. Oh, and I guess during that there was also the point where we were deciding that at some point or another the Dark Brotherhood must be put down, put in their place. Keep trying to attack Ri'zargo. Do they not know who I am? I think right now, presently, this very moment, I'm just going towards that windmill. Because I'm like, I don't remember there being a windmill or farm by Riften, but then again, I'm always on the other entrance to Riften, I suppose. The other side of the city. Seems like a heavy guard presence for a farm.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Okay.
Let's see here. I have a letter here from Quintus Navale in Windhelm. He said it was urgent. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Sure. You must be getting, used to me. Quintus Navale. During Norelian's... I can't read it under that. I've been studying the legends of the file. I don't know enough of enchanting to make one anew, but with the proper materials, I may be able to repair the original. Please come see. It's following up on that old quest. Thought I felt low to the ground.
If you're looking to purchase goods, I have none to sell. You should head into Riften instead.
But Ri'zargo will just help harvest your wheat, and then keep the wheat Ri'zargo harvests. Is that... Are we right by? Maybe. Quick save. This might head to the, well, the objective that we have anyway, so... Yes. Requires key. Hello? Is Ri'zargo not welcome? I mean, what are the actual instructions here? Okay. First task as a member of the Thieves Guild involves a honey operation located just outside of Riften called Golden Glow Estate. My actions there are in direct response to the owner's sudden silence and lack of cooperation with the Thieves Guild and Marvin Blackbriar, one of the Guild's most important clients. Apparently, that little island was considered part of the area. Okay, that's made up my mind. The red dots went away. Oh, there's still... Oh, it's you. I was like... Now can I fast travel? Yes. So, there is a heavy guard presence there. And I recall one of my options was to ask for more information about the place. So I'm going to do that, as well as just talk to other folks around the guild before I make these attempts. It's like, oh, this does not seem like it's going to be as simple and easy as perhaps I'd hoped. Gotta keep your secret entrances secret. Alright. Let's see here. We go to our journal. Under probably miscellaneous. Okay, so we just have those ones.
My brother in crime. What do you need? I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you need anything, you can talk to me.
Ri'zargo loves having someone to talk to. Your name, which you haven't actually told me, but that I magically know, is unusual. How did you get it?
My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast near Solitude. All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes.
And does Rune know the meaning of the runes?
No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Winterhold. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means.
Perhaps Rune should not know about the runes.
Perhaps. They could be nonsense, inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom. But if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship I was on, everything.
And so where did Rune get the name?
Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I call my father, gave it to me. Thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right to do so.
Ri'zargo will keep an eye out for anything, whether related or not.
I appreciate that.
Ri'zargo also points out that the you have your feet in sewage water. Ri'zargo would not.
Come here a second.
What?
A lot of people are beginning to get impressed with you here, me included. Just wanted to let you know.
Oh.
If you ever need
Ri'zargo
more
thinks you.
practice with the bow,
Oh, wait, there was something I
some
did.
marksman training.
Ah, okay, I can ask other people. And Ri'zargo is looking for information on the Golden Glow estate.
The honey they collect on that hunk of rock goes into making Blackbriar mead. Just about the best tasting mead in all of Skyrim. Come find me if you need more marksman.
Nothing useful.
Don't you have better things to do than disturb me?
Ri'zargo is just gathering information on the heavily guarded estate.
I'd like to know why you're wasting time asking about it when you should already be on your way.
Ri'zargo has been there.
I'm watching you.
Jeez. Matthew's bad mood.
Hey! I want to talk to you. Now.
Yes. Ri'zargo heard you are part of a bandit
I
clan?
joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans. But it was always about the killing for them.
And not for Thrain?
Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed.
Ri'zargo's guessing the part that changed was if it's about the killing first, that might not be the most
We
enjoyable.
raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and the children. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest.
And Thrain never did that before?
No, we usually let them go. I refused to do it, and Garthek ordered the clan to kill me as well. Luckily, I had made some friends with the clan who immediately sided with me. We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, those of us that remained simply went our separate ways.
And this Garthek?
I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan. Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like I did. Always a pleasure.
Yes?
I feel like those are there
Yeah, I
to, like,
guess I have a
practice
minute.
on.
What do you want?
Ri'zargo does not want anything. Ri'zargo is simply... Well, I mean, if it belongs to Ri'zargo... Oh, yes. Thought I saw someone coming up behind me.
Read your fight. All eyes are on you, lad.
Ri'zargo needs more details about Golden Glow after all.
Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place.
Ri'zargo noticed. Yes. Ri'zargo saw the mercenaries, not rifting guards.
Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go.
Ri'zargo, very interested with the fact that you didn't volunteer that information. How does Ri'zargo destroy the beehives?
They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke.
Ri'zargo already understands why we're not leveling the entire estate. It's valuable, but apparently wants to ask
Give you
anyways.
one good reason. Maven Blackbriar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into her profits.
And this Blackbriar is the influential
We had
client.
an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arengoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arengoth and bring in a huge payout.
And it is dangerous to cross her?
Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the Fourth Era in prison.
Someone is trying to pay me to steal Maven Blackbriar's horse.
Well, lad, I'd do just as well drawing a blade across my own neck. Where did this foolish request come from?
The Sibby Blackfire.
So Sibby finally got the nerve to bare his teeth, eh? Look, this sounds like a family matter, and I don't want the guild in the middle of it. You do what you want. Just don't expect us at your back when Maven has your head on the executioner's block. You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Ri'jargo.
Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up.
Yes.
Am I right?
Ri'jargo might use some advice.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're going to get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
And the guild is sitting down?
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart.
You built it in a
few
sewer.
decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
And what has happened to the guild?
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
Ri'jargo would make fun of your curse talk, but Ri'jargo has fought the dead.
I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Ri'jargo is looking for information more specifically on the Golden Glow estate.
Watch yourself out there. The mercenaries Aringoth hired to train killers. Just ask our poor little Vex. There's plenty more work for the likes of you.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
All eyes are on you, lad.
Need some gold.
Don't disappoint us.
And why would that be?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
And is there anything that Tanelia does not charge for?
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Ri'jargo understands.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. All right, then.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear.
You said that.
One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat
Yes.
hole of a guild's got.
Ri'jargo can't
So
help
if
but
you
notice,
think
but you're
here to
repeating
replace
yourself.
me, you're dead wrong.
Ri'jargo's
And
really
two,
just looking for help,
you
so
follow
not
my
really a
lead and do
replacement.
Exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
And what sort of
I'm not
business?
going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
And I have heard it is because of a curse?
Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse.
Yes.
I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
So what can be done?
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Ri'zargo has heard that you ran into trouble at Golden Glow.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him.
And I have been tasked to go there. Do you have any tips?
Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
Okay. Ri'zargo is wondering how extra jobs will help the
Are
guild.
you kidding me? Ever since the guild's luck turned sour, we haven't had a coin to our name. And when the coin dried up, that's when people started to leave. We had the best of everything down here. The Ratway was a damn palace. The only way this place will ever return to its glory days is if we can finish these extra jobs and start the gold flowing again.
What are these glory days you speak of?
The Flagon was once a city beneath a city. We had our own smith, our own alchemist, you name it. If we can make a name for ourselves in Skyrim once again, I can almost promise you those merchants would return. Best of all, we'd have enough gold to throw around so we could start living in the lap of luxury again.
And Ri'zargo will listen to your information on extra work?
I handle the burglary, shill, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs. Hey, I still have plenty of work to do here.
Ri'zargo will think about that.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like...
Yeah, What? Oh. Okay. Ri'zargo has decided he does not care about the security. Because Ri'zargo got confused and went to the wrong place. I was like, where am I? I do not know this place.
Hey, let's talk a second.
If you need marksman training, and you've got the core...
Ri'zargo has a
You're
moment.
making waves around here. I like that. If you ever want to talk about anything, you let me know. Come back and see me if you ever need it.
Ri'zargo gave him just a second like he asked for. Okay. Okay. I guess this just also made me think perhaps would be a good idea if I chose to go at nighttime instead of day. Maybe they'll have a harder time seeing me. But there were a lot of mercenaries on that island. Which, I mean, if the goal was to go in and kill them all, fine. But I kind of get the feeling... I mean, did they not want me to kill the mercenaries, or did they just not want me to kill, like, the main guy?
What do you need, Bard?
Because if it's just, you know, don't kill the main guy, that's one thing. But if it's don't kill any of the mercenaries either, certainly more work. Ri'zargo is not sure how he's going to get over there and get onto that island, but Ri'zargo is thinking to try. And thus I chicken out. Join us next time where I do try. Bye.